Hey, it's Milton Daily Homes Chuck here, and we got 10 properties. And before we do that, just remember we're running tours this weekend. Be a great chance for you to book in and get a chance to see what Milton's all about, see the kinds of homes in your price range. It's a great little thing. It's 2 hours. We're doing them, I think, 3 or 4 times on the weekend. Just check over there for the schedule. So 10 properties. I think the one at the end is just spectacular, so please don't fast forward. Watch the rest of them because there's some pretty good ones too. So 1170 Bonin, some people call it Bonin. I think that sounds a little weird, but it's 319.9. It kind of looks run down from the outside. I don't know, like it's just, you know what I mean? Like it's almost, I don't know if it's the garage or just the faded driveway. It just looks like it's a little bit old, and it's actually not that old. I mean, the street itself is, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 years old. Inside kitchen, and then that opens up to a breakfast area, and then there's like kind of it's a bit narrow here. Like you put a TV on one side, you put the couch on the other, and there's your front entranceway. Bedrooms upstairs are good size. This one doesn't have a finished basement. Usually with the finished basement it's 1760 or something like that square feet. I think without that we're hovering kind of 1400. 319.9 is certainly an attractive price. It's on a 120-foot lot. Now just keep in mind that this one actually backs onto train tracks. So it's got that big sloping berm, and anything even numbers on Bonin, if it's on the north side of the street, then you got train tracks behind you. So, but it's a plus minus. That can be a fun little hill for the kids to play on. 6 Whitmers at 368. It's a smaller house, okay? So it's really not like what you have when you walk in is you get down the hallway, there's your front entryway, and you've got this one room here, and very nice. I mean, the hardwood floors, the pot lights, the fireplace, granite countertops. That's it though. You can see the couch is actually abutting the counter, so it's a breakfast countertop, but there's really like there's no room to have stools. And so there's garden doors there, California shutters. I love the mirrors, how they're in, or the lights are in the mirror there. It's an excellent feature. Heathwood does it up right. So the one thing besides, the size that I would just be a little concerned about is they're building, if you drive around Maine and Whitmer, you'll see that there's signs for a condo coming up. So you just want to know where that condo is going to be in relation to this home. Okay, good. So I would guess that one's probably not much bigger than about 1,300 square feet, but that is not verified. It's a guess. Okay, so 651 Farmstead. Number 51, it's at 397.5. Townhouse end unit. Hardwood floors. So they're actually pretty big units. I mean, if you see this in person, the kitchen isn't as open concept with the rest of the home as what I'd hope for. And what a lot of clients look for is to kind of have the kitchen and the family room really interact, because then you can look at the kids, playing and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so upstairs, big rooms upstairs though. I mean, it's a 3-bedroom, but there's lots of space. You can see the bathroom is huge. And what they're eventually going to build here is just kind of a communal park right through the subdivision. I give Farmstead a tough time. They're building a retirement home really close by to this one, so it's kind of 4 stories. My concern is maybe it's going to feel a little bit fishbowl-ish, but it looks like this one, I don't know, it says it's on the north side of the street, which means you're on the south loop of Farmstead, but or not Farmstead, like of this subdivision. So definitely check it out. It'd be one to go see. There's lots of space in here. 1217 Newell, 399. It's a detached home, and sometimes when you do a side angle like that, it's hard to, is it a semi, is it a detached, like what is it? There's some laminate floors here. That's your front room. Then you've got a family room, and then there's your kitchen there. I love the like a basement like this. It looks cozy and comfortable with the area rug. Easy to put, pot lights in with the drop ceiling. Nice big master and the ensuite. This is really cute too, how they did the window seat here. All the built-ins keep everything nice and organized. That's a good-looking kids' room. The wainscoting around here too, so lots of woodwork. I think a really unique room there. And then they did some more woodwork in the back, right? So you've got the pergola, you've got the a nice deck there, and it still looks like there's a lot of space. A little double click there. So It says 68.9 feet deep, so I wonder how it's positioned on the street, but I think $399 for detached, providing this home is big enough, which I think it is, about 1,900 square feet, and the basement. I think they did a great job with this one. Okay, so 3124 limestone. I'm a big fan of limestone. It's a little hard to find on Google Maps. I think they call it like 3 Side Road or something, but it's south of just south of Campbellville, just off of Guelph Line. 459, almost a 2 acre property. Big trees here. It says there's a partly finished basement. The kitchen's been renovated. The floors look good. The windows actually look like they've been updated. Hard to tell from photos, but really nice. A tub sink here. I'm a big fan of this one. You get the walkout door from the bedroom. You've got a clawfoot tub. Awesome. Really nice. And double car garage there too. Okay, lovely stuff. And that price point's really good for the country. That one I don't think is going to last long. 1276 Roper, the one right beside it, 1274 Roper, sold in a couple days. It was well priced, sold a couple days, so $539.9 is this one here. Certainly not all the bells and whistles, priced less than that one, but you get a good looking deck outside, lots of windows. Clever picture here because just over on this side is the Maple Crossing building, so you are going to see some of that. Starbucks is just over here, Wild Wing. Roper's an interesting street because you're kind of close to the James Snow Parkway and the 401, so you get the traffic noise. It's a quieter street, so kids are usually okay to play on it. Yeah, there's lots of influences with this one from an area perspective. You do tend to hear the highway regardless of where you are. Hardwood floors here. Okay, nice looking kitchen. Lots of functional space in this kitchen. And then you've got 4 bedrooms upstairs. Okay, virtual tours here too. It says about a 30 to 60 day possession on this one. Leger or Leger, whatever you want to call it, $579,999, and I think my understanding is 2,400 square feet. The funny part to me is the description, because you look at this, backing onto pond, nice view of pond. Okay, so access to pond beside the home, and it's just enjoy the pond view. So it's funny, 4 mentions in the description about the pond. It also says 45,000 in upgrades, but we know as Milton Daily Homes watchers that not all upgrades are created equal. So they've got some hardwood floors, some granite counters, got a center island in the kitchen. All that stuff is good. Those are real value pushers. Okay, so 1364 Hearst. 3,000 square feet, nice size, 56 by 80 foot lot. Inside the home, this is a great model. It's one of my favorite models, called a Wellington. California shutters here. You've got the coffered ceiling, more shutters over here. You've got a pantry off the kitchen, granite countertops. You've got the backsplash. So a well upgraded home. It looks very clean, and yeah, I think the price is definitely right on this one. There's a lot of homes in that 6 to 650 range, and they're all competing against a bit less of a buyer pool. 94 Forbes is at 647, 4 bedroom, 5 washrooms. So 5 washrooms. There's 3 up on the second floor, 1 on the main, 1 in the basement. Finished basement on this one, 44 by 100 foot lot. That's a nice piece of land here. Open concept. I think we profiled this one a couple weeks ago, and if don't quote me on that, but I mean, I remember thinking I'm quite impressed with this one here. The one thing that I can't see in the description seems to be the size of the home. Finished basement. Look at the size of those windows too. So great looking finishing, and you're backing onto to some green space there as well. Very nice. Next one is 1017 Kelman Court. It's a Madame home. Also, so I'm going to give this one Chuck Pick of the Day. I really like it. 2839 square feet, 4 bedroom, only 3 washrooms, which means 2 upstairs, the master ensuite, another full one. But look at the finishes. So you've got, I believe that's the front room. That makes my mouth water. I look at that and say, wow, home office that looks like that. That is amazing. Okay, so then you get further into the home, more hardwood floors. You've got a kitchen that I think is to die for. Glass cabinets, built-in appliances. You've got the beveled counter with this little, with this sort of nook in it. Rounded archway. Look at the hood fan here. These guys have really done a nice job with their home. Master ensuite, taking the builder mirrors out, putting your own mirrors in, and you're backing onto what looks like some extra space. And Kelman's nice because it's just off of Yates, and if you don't live on Kelman, there's really no reason to go there. So the traffic patterns are pretty low there. I mean, the biggest drawback I can say with this one is you may have to put a bit of fencing in the back if you don't get along with the neighbors. Other thing I want to mention before we get out of here is the 650,000 price. Very clever, because if somebody's looking from 650 to 850, let's say, this is the first one on their list, or if they're looking from 450 to 650, it's on that list. So you bridge two price ranges versus if you're at 649.9. It's a completely different story. So the agent was very clever. She's a very seasoned agent. I really like her work. She does a great job. And Kelman Court, no issues with this one. 100,000 in upgrades. This is the home where you can see 100,000 in upgrades. So that's the list for today. I think it's a terrific list. Hope you do too. Give us your feedback. Send us an email. You can even leave comments on Daily Homes. And remember about those tours. And we'll see you tomorrow with more Milton Daily Homes. Have a super day.